While most CalU students are waking up for an 8 a.m. class, junior Clarissa Enslin is here at Hamer Natatorium as she practices in advance of next week's NCAA Division II swimming championships.
The goals of the program each year is to not only go to the NCAA championships, but to return with All-American or honorable mention All-American honors. And Clarissa has continued that trend that probably started in 2008, 2005 when the women started qualifying for the NCAAs.
I've been swimming since I was a little girl, and I just want to excel. Swimming, I love it, and for me to do better is just the motivation for me to just go.
Clarissa's the kind of person, very much so like Melissa Gates, and she is, when she gets up to race, that sets the tone and that sets the leadership and the example for the others. She's not real vocal in the water and out of the water and during practices and things like that, but she sets the tone within the practice and within meets that, hey, well, I can do this, so can you, and we can all do this together.
But swimming with Melissa Gates was amazing. She pushed me so hard in training, and with her doing so well, it just motivates me to try and do as well as what she did.
And Clarissa Enslin will compete at Nationals 1 week from today. You can follow her progress at calvulcans.com. For CUTV News Center, I'm Creighton Rabs. Over 1,000 runners from 45 high schools converged on the CalU campus for the Tri-State Coaches Association meet last Thursday.
Administration here and the ground staff and everyone have done such an awesome job in recent years that a lot of other schools have come down and noticed it, and we're excited about the opportunity of maybe bringing a bigger meet down here. So it was more actually other coaches from high schools bringing it to our attention, saying this would be something that we'd like to do. Would you like to host it? And I was like, I'd be delighted to host it.
The high school cross-country runners from throughout southwestern Pennsylvania had to deal with overcast and sometimes rainy conditions as they ran the 5-kilometer course through Roadman Park. North Allegheny junior Madeline Davison set a course record, winning the girls' AAA race in just under 18 minutes.
I was really excited because I have a tremendous amount of respect for the girl from Mount Lebanon, Kelsey Potts, who held the previous record, and so just being able to run a good time here is really exciting. Coaches from near and far spoke highly of the Roadman Park course.
We love coming down here. We used to travel 2.5 hours to get up there, so coming down here in 20 minutes is great, and the facility is tremendous. We really enjoy it here.
I thought it was really exciting to put these kids on a course that they have never been on before. I was just saying to the guys when we were jogging the course, how often do we go to a course that you've never seen before? Hardly ever. So the unknown made that pretty exciting today.
The Tri-State Invitational serves as a warm-up for this week's Whippeal Cross Country Championship meet being held at Cooper's Lake Campground in Slippery Rock.
It's a little different. At Cooper's, the hill's right at the beginning and you get the big hill out of the way. This one was kind of in the middle, but I think it's good to have a big hill on the course to train on that, kind of prepare us. For CUTV News Center, I'm Creighton Rabs.
Last week, a unique event took place in the Mon Valley, and our own Creighton Rabs was there for it. Creighton.
Yes, and it took me a couple days to thaw, Matt. Thank you. The temperature barely reached 30 degrees on Saturday, but that didn't stop the community from taking a dip in the Mon to raise funds for an area high school scholarship fund. The Monongahela River in Cole Center, usually quiet on a winter weekend, but the ducks that call this area home had some company last Saturday as the California Area School District Foundation hosted their first annual Frosty Freeze.
We got the idea rolling, and the board voted on it last summer, and it took off from there. Lisa Boudet, myself were the primary organizers of the event, and Lisa just really helped take it off and make it happen for us.
Over 50 brave souls, including several CalU students, braved freezing temperatures to jump into the Mon and raise money for the foundation.
The School District Foundation supports the mission of the California Area School District with scholarships, many teacher grants. We did 18 scholarships last year. In this coming year, we hope to do more. So what is the motivation behind jumpers wanting to take a dip in the Monongahela on a cold February weekend afternoon?
I ended up being awarded a scholarship when I was in high school, so it's like, might as well give back, might as well benefit another student.
What was it like jumping into that cold water?
Freezing. There's a minute, like as soon as you leave the platform, I was like, I shouldn't do this, and it was just Oh my goodness, surrounded by cold water. It's crazy.
Yeah, I jumped in with my girlfriend, and when she come up out, I don't know what my face looked like, but she had scared look in her eyes, so it was pretty intense.
As soon as you hit the water, that your fight or flight kind of kicks in, and you feel the adrenaline just jump, and it's shocking. It's very shocking to you.
Thinking about jumping in on this cold day was just one crazy idea in itself, but actually doing it was another, and it was definitely exhilarating.
So would these jumpers do it again next year?
Yeah.
if we're around, yeah, we might be moving on to grad school, but absolutely if we're here.
It was worth it, absolutely. Never do it again probably, but it was worth it.
Members of the CalU campus community had a chance to enjoy the weather, play kickball, and raise money earlier this week. CUTV's reporter Creighton Rabs has more on the story.
An unseasonably mild October afternoon is the backdrop for CalU's Center for Civic Engagement's Kicks for Kids tournament to benefit the Dave Thomas Foundation. Tuesday's Kicks for Kids tournament at Rodman Park was organized by the CalU Center for Civic Engagement.
All of us together kind of brainstormed it. One of the students had to do it as an October project, and I was new to the program, and they told me to come help out. We wanted to do a big event to get the school a little more involved with the community, so we decided kickball was kind of a fun game to get the kids and everyone else involved. It's kind of a backyard game that everyone played when they were younger.
10 teams representing Greek organizations, sports clubs, and residence halls raised $530 to help find permanent families for children in foster care.
Residence Hall Director Bob, he kind of just said, Kicks for Kids, goes to the charity for the Dave Thomas Foundation, and a bunch of us kind of just jumped on board and said, oh yeah, we're all for it.
The event gave students with a variety of athletic skills a chance to have fun and support a good cause at the same time.
If they asked me to play football or softball or something, I definitely would have turned it down, but kickball's definitely simpler.
This is quite a success, and yet, as mentioned earlier, this is quite a simple game. For CUTV News Center, I'm Creighton Rabs. 19th Annual Pike Run Creek Fishing Festival, organized by the CalU Parks and Recreation Society, brought out kids of all ages. There's a lot of planning involved in pulling off this annual spring tradition.
It's been about 3 months already we've been planning for it. Even last year we started planning for it from the last time we had it. I mean, we keep the stuff, we got to make sure we have it in storage, you know what I mean? We're always talking to people about it, trying to get the word out about it. I mean, people come here. It's been 19 years and they're still coming to this day.
Every other year there's normally a class that does it. It's our program planning class. It's one of our requirements for the major, and this is the event we plan out and do.
Mild temperatures, a cool breeze, and the sun shining brightly. For the children participating in the Pike Run Fishing Festival and their parents, they couldn't have asked for a better day.
This is actually my 3rd year helping with it, and this is the best weather I've seen for it, because we always see the kids, it's snowing, raining, stuff like that, but today was almost perfect.
For the kids who take part in the event, including 11-year-old Connor Andrews, it's not just about catching fish.
It's been a long time since I fished, and I love to fish with my dad, my brother. My brother doesn't really like and isn't interested in fishing, but I am. I really love fishing.
For Sandon, Khaleesi, and the other volunteers, reaction like Connor's are the big payoff for all the hard work in organizing the event.
Definitely makes your day. I mean, everybody's smiling, everybody's happy, it's a nice day.
This event's really for the kids, and the parents, they want to see the kids happy and stuff like that, and they just enjoy seeing the kids. Just even catch one fish is great.
For CUTV News Center, I'm Creighton Rabs.